All right. Let's see. I'll let this one in. All right, guys. Welcome to Fresh Agent Marketing. We do this every single week on Wednesdays at 12 o'clock. So I try to bring you guys something of value that you can implement immediately. And today I'm going to share with you just a different mindset that I think you'll really appreciate. Then I'm going to give you a agent daily success plan that if anybody implements it, in fact, everybody that has implemented it has had not instant success, but very quickly have had really cool things happen to their business. Opportunities come in. And I think as I show you this, you'll understand why they've had success with it. So what's up, Q? Nice to see you, man. All right, there is one more person there. All right, so without further ado, again, this is Scott Hutzbeth, Fresh Agent Marketing. I'm here, part of MLO Live, where we meet every single day, 5 days a week at 8:30 in the morning. You're more than welcome to join our show. But we talk about what's working in today's market. Every single morning, 8:30 Eastern, there's about 60, 70, 80 of us, sometimes 100 of us that meet every morning. We talk about the tool system strategies that are working in today's market. And how to implement them. And everybody has a different way to look at it. So as a group, we really get down and dirty on what's working, ways to say it, scripts to say it. And so today I'm just going to share with you the law of 23. Why 23? I'll show you why. I actually did a little research on this. You'll think, okay, I just pulled it out, pulled this out of nowhere, but I actually did do some research on why I chose 23. One is 23 is my favorite number. Michael Jordan, of course, if you don't know him, you're probably too young, way too young. But if you do know him, you'll know what I'm talking about. Greatest basketball player ever to live. And I don't know if he's a nice person, but man, he did play an amazing game of basketball. So I'm excited to walk you through something that can change the way you see your database forever. A lot of people talk to me about this is how many people I have in my database, and I always want to correct them and say, no. This is just the number you have in your database, but the opportunities you have in your database is far greater than what you think. It's called the law of 23, and once you get it, you'll never look at one client the same ever again. At least I hope not, okay? Check this out, Dunbar's number. So Dunbar's number is humans. And it's funny how we try to have 5,000, 10,000, 100,000, millions of followers, but get this, humans can comfortably maintain about 150 total relationships. Inner circle close contacts within that, the average person has 5 to 15 people they call really close, family, friends, and confidants, okay? Regular communication circles. Studies show that most people communicate regularly, weekly, monthly, with about 20 to 30 people. Mix of family, friends, coworkers, and neighbors. Okay, you guys see where I'm going here? For business context, the law of 23, the tight circle where some people actually trust and refer business is usually around 10 to 12. So, okay, we can just drop it to 10 to 12. This is still a drastic number, but each of these 10 to 12 people have their own 20 to 30 that they're tight with, which creates the multiplier effect that I'm going to talk about. I mean, once you see this and once you understand this, it's mind-blowing. So the core concept, here's the deal. Every person you close isn't just one deal. Any one person you have in your contacts, in your phone, is not just one person. Any past database that you have is not just one person. I want you to look at them as 23 people. 23 opportunities, because if you can create a referable experience, stay top of mind, remind them who you are, what you do for a living, and I'm going to give you a ton of ways to do that at the very end, so stick with me. When you win and love on people, show appreciation, stay visible, create a referable experience so that they like, oh my God, if like I'm crazy not to send my friend, family, coworkers, neighbors to you because you've made this so special, so amazing. Thank you so much for getting me into my house, putting me in a better financial situation. You continually are opening the door to 23 more opportunities because that's who they talk to on a regular basis, and this is a proven fact. Okay, especially with social media, it's much bigger than that. But just you know how people go that they'll go DM somebody and go, hey, who do you recommend to for Windows? Who do you recommend to talk to fix plumbing, electrical, all that stuff? CPA, financial planners, divorce attorneys, like you name it. They're behind the scenes asking their friends. And so if you're that person that's staying top of mind with that friend, and you're the mortgage person, you're the real estate person, you're the financial, you're the person that if they come to you, you have all the contacts and can refer them to whoever, you're going to be the go-to person all the time. So 100 people in your database times 23 is 2,300 opportunities. You with me? After showing you the Dunbar, like this is kind of a no-brainer. 10 closings this year times 23, it's 231 potential opportunities. If and only if you follow up, stay top of mind, remind them who you are, what you do for a living. This thing can add up really fast. I've seen people just focus on this and a couple things that I'm going to show you at the end and have instant success. I've had people have their best months ever. I had a good friend of mine had his best month ever last month. And it's in the worst time of all, it's just because he was connecting, engaging, interacting, staying visible, and asking people for the business. So how do we activate it? 3 simple steps. I'm going to keep this short and sweet for you guys. It'll be in and out of here. So educate, let your clients know that you're also there for their friends, family, and coworkers and neighbors. Are you letting them know? Are you asking, hey, who else do you know that I can help put in a better financial situation when it comes to buying, selling, or investing? You always keep their best interest at heart, and your goal is to make sure they're in the best financial situation possible 24/7, 365. Even, and here's the part that I always talk about, remove the expectation of anything in return. Even if you don't end up working directly with that client, you have to let them know that you're there for them, with them, okay? You know what, Mark? That's a great question. So you just need to be the one that's most prevalent and most visible and the kindest and creating the best experience for that client. So unfortunately, that's a tough one, but you just got to be better than them. Be communicative, be on social, be following their stuff, be liking their stuff, be commenting on their stuff. And I'm going to show you exactly how to make that happen here. Okay. Ask who in your circle should I be helping right now? Everybody has a circle. Everybody. If you ask it that way, you're going to be brought up more often than not. Okay. Engage, keep giving value so they naturally think of you. I called an agent today because we have a really cool special program you guys will be hearing about. I'm going to be talking about it, but I called her up and we haven't met ever. And I gave her a referral because I was a real estate agent and I let my license go because I wanted to focus 100% on mortgage. And I called her today and I said, hey, I got a special program and you're going to want to hear this. And so I told her, she goes, hey, why don't you come to my office next week and share this with everybody? I'm like, sure, I'll do that. So just communicating, engaging, interacting, staying visible, bringing value, just to give people arrows in their quiver, if you will, is a huge deal. So scripts you can use. Most of my VIPs, and just letting your clients know. VIP, call them a VIP, very important person. Because if you have 100 people, 50 people, it said we have a hard time connecting, engaging, interacting with more than 150. But most of my VIPs have 20 to 30 people they are tight with in their circle. Who comes to mind for you that I can help put in a better financial situation? And I'm going to sneeze. All right. Kept the recorder. Thank you.
Bless you.
Thank you, man. So let me repeat that. So you're talking to a client, okay? And you say, most of my VIPs have 20 to 30 people they are tight with within their circle. Who comes to mind for you that I can help put in a better financial situation in regards to buying, selling, or investing or debt consolidation? Agents, if you have 10 clients, that's really 230 opportunities to unlock. If you have 100 people in your database, that's 2,300 opportunities to unlock. So if you ask the question, here's the thing, your database and your client, your people in your phone, your contacts, they're not sitting around going, how can I help Rick? How can I give Rick a deal of somebody that's looking to buy, sell, or invest? They're not sitting around thinking about that. They got their own lives. Life happens. They got their own, kids, children, vacations, stuff. The only way they're going to think about it is if you ask, okay? This is simple stuff. I've seen people turn their business around instantly. Q, I think you've seen people turn around their business instantly. So I mean, it's funny to hear people take little bitty small steps. I'm like, you look at it, you look at all these things there, all these webinars and all these things, all these tricks of the trade and AI and all, like AI. This is how you combat against AI. This is how you beat AI. You bring humanization back into your life. You bring humanization back into your business. Okay. So tracking and accountability. Let's keep it simple. Daily. This is what you do daily. And I got even a better way to keep track of this, but have 5 law of 23 conversations. So if you go back to, what do I say? Hey man, how's it going? You talk, family, or you talk frog or Ford, whichever one you like. Family, recreation, occupation, goals. Just call them up, say, hey, I was thinking about you, came across your number on my phone. We worked together in the past. Just wanted to say hi. How's it going? Anything I can do to help you? Hey, here's what I know. I know that there's some people that you know, and most of my VIPs, which you're one of, have 20 to 30 people that they communicate with, engage with on a regular basis, on a monthly basis. And I just want to say, I just want to ask, who comes to mind that I can help put in a better financial situation? And you wait for the answer. You let them think. I'm not saying, do you know anybody? No. I'm saying, who of your 20 to 30 close friends? You could even throw in here, because who plays on Facebook every day? All your clients every day, all day, right? Scroll, scroll, scroll. Who of your Facebook friends do you know that could use my services, or that I could help put in a better financial situation? I like to use the VIP in your circle. I love the circle because everybody starts thinking about who's my people that I hang with, communicate with, my neighbors that I go to their house on the weekends or during the week and have, cookouts with and just chat with. That's who you're looking to get. So when those people think about buying, selling, or investing, they think of you because you asked. Nobody's asking. 91% of consumers say that they will give referrals to the people that they've worked with in the past. Only 11% of salespeople actually ask. David's asking, how would a realtor use this script? So I would, exactly how it reads, David. So I would call your clients that you've worked with in the past and say, most of my VIPs have 20 to 30 people they are tight with in their circle. 20, I know you do. It's just a proven fact. And whether it's 10, 12, 5, whatever, I just want to know who comes to mind that I can help put in a better financial situation. All right. So what do you do? Daily, five law of 23 conversations per day. Weekly, ask for 2 to 3 introductions. Say, who do you know? Who of your people that you're talking to that I could help out? Monthly, run one event or workshop. Like, go attend. Like, if you have never heard of a thing called Meetup.com, a buddy of mine's built an amazing network of over 6,000 people in his small community. He gets Life in the 727 on Meetup. So he has over 6,000 people. He's built this, but you can go attend different workshops to just be visible. Wear clothing to let the people know you're in real estate. I was on the beach the other day talking to a lady who sells timeshares. Guess what she just completed? She just completed her first time home buyer workshop. Like one person I talked to on the beach, her and her husband and her 2 kids, beautiful, like just having a blast, playing in the ocean. Something happened out in the ocean. There was a huge riptide, and people, trucks pulled up, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And we just started talking, having a conversation, and turns out she just sells timeshares, wants to buy a house, just finished 8 hours of first time home. Like, that's how easy this is. Just getting out there, having conversations with people. Stay social, stay uber visible with those that you're part of the world. It's not about what you post. Like, a lot of people go, what should I post? What should I post? Yes, you have to post, but it's the likes, the comments, the happy birthday videos, and then post stories of your success stories so people can relate. So thankful and grateful I was able to help somebody buy their first home. So honored that I was able to help somebody buy their first investment property. Congratulations to the Smith family. Congratulations. I'm so excited that, man, can't wait for the next one. Now you just told people that you work with investors. You just told people you work with first-time home buyers. Congratulations to the Smith family who just closed on their lakefront property. You just said, I do lakefront properties and second homes. People see this stuff. You start putting yourself out there in a really cool way. If they don't see you, they don't remember you. They can't refer you. Consistency beats everything. So I'm going to keep this short and sweet, and then I'm going to go to wrap it up. Here's the big idea I want you to leave with. One client is never just one. If you put in the time, communicate, engage, take the people in your phone. We all have this. Take the people in your phone. Start calling your contacts. Think about it. If your phone contacts say that you have, I've had people have 20,000 people in their phone, but if they say it has 2,000, 300, say it has 300, cut it in half. Say a lot of people go, I have 300 in my contacts on my phone. Half of them are agents. I'm like, okay, you have 150. 150 times 23. You with me? If you use these scripts, who's part of your circle? Ask, who can I put in a better financial situation? Boom. You're in the game. Now they might think of you this weekend when they hang around their friends, family, coworkers. When you shift your mindset, your business will multiply. I'm telling you, it's this easy. We don't need all these fancy Facebook ads and this and that and this and that. As long as you keep it human, remind people who you are, what you do for a living, and stay visible, you will have more success. So I put together a really cool Facebook, not a Facebook, but I put together a list, a really cool list of like, and if you go to mlolive.com/fam, I'm gonna go there. So I'll make sure to get a copy of this PowerPoint presentation. Contact the loan professional that sent you here. If it's me, just respond to the email that you got from me, and I'll make sure you get this. But if you go to mlolive.com/fam, you click on this. It takes you to nowhere because it didn't work. So that was nice. All right, let me just find out what happened there. So don't do that. Don't do what I said. Do as I say, not as I do, right? So let me just open this up here real quick. MLO Live. What happened? Let me just try it that way. All right, so for some reason it worked. I just didn't type it in right, so I didn't do the hyperlink right. So when you come here, mlolive.com/fam, I must have just not did the hyperlink right. So each one of these shares what you, if you like, I've had people literally with just these first three have more success. Let me post this in the chat. That's what probably somebody's asking. Here we go. Let me just put it in here. Let me grab the fam. Sorry guys. See if this works. Let me know if this works, would you please? Let me go right. See if that works. There we go. Okay, that should work. All right. Cool. So if you click on each one of these, you'll see a drop down and it tells you exactly what to do. Not only does it tell you what to do, it has videos of how to do it. Okay? So you'll see that there's a little plus there, drop down, it literally walks you through different ideas, classes, videos of how to use Facebook to put a Facebook list together. Also, literally once you put the Facebook list together, it's going to blow your mind on how powerful it is and how few minutes it takes each day to actually implement the Facebook list and then be active, like and comment and do happy birthday videos for each one of your clients, okay? 10 comments, happy birthday videos. If you click on this, it actually opens up to a video that shows you how to do the happy birthday videos inside of Facebook. In the DMs, Uber, and if you're not going to do that, just take the post that it gives you to do the happy birthdays and wish them a happy birthday. Now, what I like to do, I like to be a little different. When does everybody typically do happy birthday to a person? The day of, right? Some people hit the day before. Hey, just want to be the first one. Happy birthday. I hope you have a great day tomorrow. A lot of people, I like to wait a couple days to do it so that it pops up and I'm not think about if people get 100 happy birthday videos and you're the first one in the morning, they'll never see it ever. I mean, because it piles them all together. And it shows you got 319 happy birthdays, right? So they'll never see that you even did anything. But if you wait till day 2 or day 3 and say, hey man, I see your birthday was like today's Wednesday and it was maybe last Friday or Saturday or Sunday. Like, hey, I just wanted to wish you a belated happy birthday. I just wanted to wait and make sure that you got my message. Hope you had an amazing day. Man, many more to come. Would love to catch up sometime soon and to see what you're up to. The whole goal behind any or all of this, and this is where people fail, is they want to not communicate by phone. Can you ask for a referral by text? Absolutely. But can you hear their tone? Can you hear their voice? Can you ask them any other questions? Can you hear how they're doing? Can you, like, it's just not the same. So the whole mindset behind all of this stuff is to make it easier when you do make the phone calls. So when you make the phone calls, you have a conversation. They go, "Oh yeah, thanks for wishing me a happy birthday." Like they already know who you are because they remember who you are on a consistent, persistent basis. So if you do the happy birthday videos, powerful. If you do the comments, shows you how to set up the list. It looks fun, fabulous. It kind of gives you some ideas here. Um, the old past database scripts. There's some scripts there for you. Call your past database. You should be calling them and just checking in. People make more of it than what it really is. If you just call and say, "Hey, just want to check in, see how things are going. How you doing? Everything all right? Awesome. Hey, last question. Is there anything I can, this is abroad, is there anything I can do to help put you in a better financial situation, short term, long term?" I had a good buddy of mine, and Q heard him. He was laughing because the script was so easy that he couldn't believe how powerful it was, that they just opened the door to conversations. I mean, it opens the door to, we were thinking about, we were talking about, we were like, man, we like to, like, it opened the door to having conversations, and then ask more questions, more questions, and more questions. We talk about this all the time. Ask enough questions to where you get out of them what they're thinking about. Because here's the thing, do people like to get sold? No. So they're only going to give you enough information to not get sold, right? I'm not, how many times when you're talking to somebody like, "Hey, I'm not looking to buy right now, but I was wondering what's the market doing?" So they'll put it out there. "Hey, I'm not looking to buy a home right now, but what's the market doing? I'm not going to sell right now, but what's the market doing?" And so what are they really thinking about? "Man, I'm thinking of selling. I just don't want to tell you when because I don't want you to beat me up and call me and text me every 30 seconds, right?" 10 calls to old leads. I put some scripts in here. Like, are you calling leads in your, like, this is funny. I'm digging stuff up from people that have opted in over the last 3 years because they haven't purchased. They were thinking about it. When people start thinking about it, they get burnt out. They stop. They kind of stop looking. Then they jump back in the mix. They hear the rates went down, the Fed rates, which has nothing to do with mortgage rates. But they're like, maybe I'll start looking again. And then they opt back in. You just never know.
Hey,
This is,
Scott, since
yeah.
I just had my birthday, I did what you suggested, but I did it on the response to everybody that commented on my birthday.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
a day, and not that this matters, but in a day, there was over 730 views in a day. But
Uh,
the cool thing was it was
wait,
authentically, it wasn't just liking or loving a comment.
wait.
It was, "Hey, thanks for reaching out." Like authentically saying thank you, but them being able to see me, and especially because now I live in a different state than where I've grown up, almost my
Yeah,
whole life, except for the last couple of years.
that's cool.
And it was good for people to just kind of see and feel and be human. So it was really cool to be able to do it. And I didn't even know I could do it, but I just, pushed out on Facebook like that and worked out.
700 views of people, and those are 700 different views because it doesn't count the same one, right? Like, so think about that. Like, you touched 700 people. I'm pulling this up because I want to give you guys, I did a texting automation class last week.
Okay, I got it. Okay.
Q was on this one too. So we did this. I'm going to grab this for you and share. Let me just grab the share button. I think it's shorter. Maybe not. But I'm gonna give this to you. So I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna put this in the chat. So, like, part of and I'm gonna put this as part of the thinking of you text messages. It shows you, and I do some videos down here on how to implement the Reach app, REACH, the app, reachtheapp.com. It automates, comes right from your phone. I did a class on it, and so I'm gonna give you that right now. This was the one I did last week, as a matter of fact. So that's a YouTube class to that. So if it, like, we're so here's the thing, and I want to spend just 2 minutes, and I'm almost done. Is and like, let me just make sure. So when you're making these 10 phone calls, it's one thing to make the phone call, but you might get a voicemail. So yes, leave a voicemail if it's somebody that you know. The other way we're having phone calls is to send text messages to say, "Hey, would love to catch up. Give me a call when you get a chance." Or if you see the conversations right here, "Hey, wanted to reconnect. Are you free for 10 minutes for a call sometime this week or next?" So there's ways to, but the whole goal is to what? Get them on the phone, talk with them, have a conversation, and then ask the question. Pop the question. Is there anything I can do to put you in a better financial situation? Short term, long term. Anybody you know, friends, family, coworkers. hey, I know that the of the people that you know, there's 20 to 30 people that you communicate with on a regular basis. Is there anybody that you can think of that I can put in a better financial situation? That's it. I would find it very hard to believe if you had 10 calls a day, 10 conversations a day, 50 a week, 200 a month, that you would not be closing more deals on a consistent, persistent basis. And you don't need to learn anything else except for how to dial the phone, how to have those conversations, be open to a conversation, ask more questions, and just be there for them. Huge. All right. So Mark, ask Mark asked a good question. Am I charging for this stuff? So here's the thing. You probably got here by an email from me or from a loan officer that is part of MLO Live. So MLO Live is a group coaching that we do we do 3 days a week. We meet for 3 hours a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, to literally talk about what's working, strategies, challenges, anything you can think of on a weekly basis. And then I do this class so that I can give, so like my whole mission in life is to bring loan officers and real estate agents together because we all need each other. Like, I don't want to be both. I don't want to do both. I want to focus on one. I want to help loan officers do what they need to do. I want real estate agents to help them do what they need to do: communicate, engage, interact, stay visible, do the basics. We need to combat against AI. It's coming, it's already here. And so if you think you're going to win a texting game with AI, you're not. Like, the speed to lead. Like, I personally work with a real estate company, actually two now, but one real estate company in Texas, where when a lead comes in, within less than a minute, I have a text going out to that person, and it's AI having a conversation with them. It's unbelievable to see the conversation go back and forth automatically by AI. You're not going to beat me on that. If you wait Google how long like the chance of you even having a chance after 3 minutes goes by after somebody opts into one of your forms. It drastically goes down to nothing. So, yes, I'm charging for coaching for loan officers. I coach loan officers. I do coach agents as well. I do have agents paying me as well for different things. So if anybody ever wants to have a call with me, I did put that in the email as well. But if you want to go to meet with, you might not need it. You might just need to do what I just showed you on this list right here. If you just do this, my friends, like I can't stress, if you do nothing but this right here with the friends you have on Facebook, with the people you have in your contacts, with the emails you have in your database. The last one I'll talk about is the one email per week. I would personally do one per week. I used to do a video email per week. I would highly recommend it. Now I do a class every single day. I do a live class every single day. So I send an email every week to a bunch of people just to remind them, hey, here's what we're talking about today. It's a different topic every day. Feel free to join us. It's on the MLO Live show. So there's agents on there. There's LO's agents. There's LO and agents that do both. So it's just strategizing, going back to the basics. Some is high level stuff, CRM stuff, AI talk, video marketing stuff, email marketing stuff, phone call stuff, script stuff, you name it, we talk about it. So this is free to take advantage of. I can't stress the power behind just doing these basic stuff. Here, I will say, and Q will agree with me, some of it's boring. Like, there's no like instant gratification, but man, the results that come from it when you're persistent, consistent is silly. And so you can actually go have an amazing life and have some freedom and just do the basic stuff just by saying, just by being visible and present in other people's life. It's unbelievable the power behind that. And it's a huge combat against AI, because AI is going to be acting as people. Like, we have people that are putting AI bots out there that are acting as people, sending messages as people. There's VAs that are doing different things. And so you're combating against that stuff. The more humanized you are, the more video you put out there to say, I'm real. I'm a real person. I'm here to help you make sure that you're getting the best deal from the right person, not an AI. No, you're not talking to an AI bot. Like, people are getting smart on that stuff, but you need to remind them, because they're going to get better and better and better and better. So I just wanted to, but the big message I want you guys to get today is every 1 equals 23. So any questions before we head on out of here? All right. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Honored to have you as part of my life. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Respond to the email that you got to get here. And if I can answer any questions for you guys, or if you want to book a call with me, book a call with me. And look forward to seeing you here, same place, same time next week, right here on Fried Agent Marketing. All right. Take care, everybody. Appreciate you.